Here's your boy, Ken Nova Slayton. Once again, I'll be doing the request. By request, I'll be doing the Capricorn woman and Gemini man. And for this synopsis, I'll be using the movie Friends with Benefits. Now, I know what you think off the title, but don't go ahead of the game because I got some knowledge I want to let you know about. So first of all, with this movie, Friends with Benefits, if you haven't seen it, it's a classic. It's one of my favorite movies ever. When I thought about what dynamic equals a Gemini man coming Gemini Mars, so I understand how they move, and Capricorn women I'm very familiar with. The Gemini represents Justin Timberlake, Dylan, and Jamie representing the Capricorn woman. You can see that they met on more of a social business atmosphere where Jamie was a recruiter and Dylan was art director. And her job was to get him to move from New York to Los Angeles to be part of her magazine company. So first, initially, you see how the Capricorn recognizes and appreciates the Gemini's vision.
This sign made out of lipstick, that's me.
You're Dylan Harper.
I am.
I'm Jamie Rellis.
You're picking me up from the airport.
Hi. Yes, I am.
You always pick people up like this?
So when they first meet and stuff, the Capricorn is selling a good game, letting him know it'd be better in Los Angeles than New York. He's kind of playing back and forth because he know he's been a chase one at this point of view, which a lot of Capricorn women don't realize they do chase just in their own way. Not so much like a Cancer do, where it's clingy, but they kind of chase you with the plan. What plan they got for you if you come on their side of the fence. A lot of people see Capricorn as a masculine sign because it's from a masculine planet, and this is also about masculinity. So the Capricorn women, if they really do like you, they will set up a plan for you, and that kind of creates some type of cat and mouse where you see the benefits of being with a Capricorn woman. So it's very easy. So when they first meet and stuff, everything was cool. You know, Gemini's going to be spitting that game, going to be talking here and there.
First time you saw me.
There's just two people talking.
The next attraction is going to be a business mindset of seeing where they can go. Capricorn women do admire the mind of a Gemini, the creativity of it. And also, get it twisted, the Gemini admires the Capricorn strong-minded mind also. So initially, get in the situation where they decide to have fun together, which is one of them things where a lot of people don't realize that the best way to sometimes get with Capricorns is through business. I know they say, oh, miss business and pleasure, but the truth is, Cappy be about the business. So if you can be respectful but still engage in the Capricorn's business world, then you have a good chance to engage in their personal world. And you can see them on the couch and they're watching like a romantic movie. Right then you can see an aspect of Capricorn is not really always shown, which is they're considered so masculine and so business orientated that they often reach out for their opposite essence, which is Cancer, their opposite energy, which is to feel like a woman, to feel like they like the romantic side, they like the more feminine side. Even though they got this masculinity around them, they want people to recognize them for something else besides just a work hard woman who know how to handle business.
And I love you.
Not as much as I love you.
I'm on it. Rock high. Love.
God, I wish my life was a movie sometime.
So while Jamie's watching the movie and stuff, she's critiquing how she would want a romantic relationship to be if she had a relationship. And she can kind of tell, you can kind of tell by her demeanor that she haven't had success with men. And you can also tell that part of the reason she haven't had success with men because she probably had a certain plan for them to go and then let things go naturally. She wasn't looked at as a feminine woman, more masculine. So the Gemini man is often coming up with ways to manipulate and make the Capricorn woman see that you don't have to be ultra feminine.
Jamie,
Yes.
let's play tennis.
What?
Let's have sex like we're playing tennis.
Get the hell out of here.
Don't laugh. This could be great. This could take all the weirdness out of it.
Well, we talked about this. I don't like you like that.
I don't like you like that either. That's why it's perfect.
Or you don't have to be like the conventional woman for people to like you. Gemini's a masculine sign, so it appreciates masculinity anyway. So in this aspect, they joking back and forth. And even though they joking back and forth, Jamie is caught between what a woman should be like for a romantic relationship versus what a Gemini may require you to be in a relation. So you can see her being a Capricorn because Gemini's quick on their feet, come up with ideas and plans to be able to get their cake and eat it too.
I don't even know if I find you attractive.
That's cute.
Like, do you have a thing for jerks?
And by some means, he wanted to indulge deep into the fantasy of her because he was attracted by her mind, which is a Gemini thing. He was attracted by her mind. And Jamie was attracted by his mind too, but she kind of covered up. You know how Capricorn can be cold face, poker face, not show you nothing. So to make things interesting, Jamie said she wanted sex. Like she wanted sex, not necessarily with Justin Timberlake, but she missed the sex aspect of something. And sex being in the planet Mars, which is where Capricorn from, she was down with the giddy, but didn't want to just come out and say it like that. So Gemini had a way of conveying her to say what she kind of wanted to say. Like, let's cut all the bull out about relationship stuff. If you horny, girl, I'm gonna give it to you, in other words. And you know, Cappy ain't finna back down if it makes sense. If you already intrigue her mind on a higher level of understanding and it's business because you're a valuable asset to the company, that's another way to get good in with Cappy. Like, you an asset, you're not a bum. You know what I'm saying? Cappy don't want to take on no bumps. So, like a Capricorn, she wants to keep things professional. If it's going to be about sex and y'all friends, then it's going to be about sex and nothing else.
You swear you don't want anything more from me other than sex?
You swear you don't want anything more from me? What are you doing?
I'm pulling up my Bible app. No relationship, no emotions, just sex.
Whatever happens, we stay friends.
That's the kind of game that Capricorn wants to play, to put everything that's supposed to be emotional, Cancer energy, into a strategic way of not messing up anything that could hurt her business or personal life. So through the process, she realized that she can really be herself around him.
Ugh. Just wrong. What?
Nothing. Just glad I met you.
Yeah, well, knowing you doesn't suck either.
She was doing masculine stuff like chest bumping him or making little coin jokes with Gemini. And Gemini did not realize that Cappy is not just this stale piece of rock that everybody advertises them to be as, but they have a sense of humor too. You know, masculinity comes with those frisky, funny type of jokes that are not always considered appropriate for women to say. So he felt like he could open up to her and tell her things that wouldn't scare her off because she was so tough, so rock hard. But the thing about it is, that's the weakness of a Gemini. Somebody who appreciates them for who they are. Both twins, both sides of them. The funny side that Justin Timberlake had and the more serious creative side he had. And yes, he tried to keep it as a friendship because most air feel comfortable liking their friends. Like keeping the way to get in and get out the relationship with no boundaries or no restrictions. But it's his natural ability for this Capricorn woman to look at him as more than just a friend because his mind is so intriguing. She started to notice even physical features about him that she probably didn't notice at the beginning. And as for Gemini, just loving the funness of her. She's so fun and so cool. Not like the other feminine women that you say something, you break their heart and this and that. So he tugs on her a little bit, say a little joke here and there. And it becomes a part in the movie where he finds out, even though she has masculinity as a Capricorn, she's still a woman. Things do bother her.
Oh, but it's not Jamie.
Why? Because you're great together? Because you're actually friends with each other? Because this is the happiest I have ever seen you? I can't name one thing that's wrong with her.
I can never go out with her. She's too up. She doesn't want a boyfriend. She's too damaged.
And everything ain't just say what you want to say. And that does speak for Capricorn women who cover up their more sensitive sides until things get really deep with them. So as they cross this barrier and stuff, they found out that they can't just be friends with benefits. There's so much more hidden underneath the surface. And she started to really feel for this Gemini man and vice versa. So much that she find herself running away from something she's not used to. Business world, Capricorn is not scared of, but when it comes to the more central Cancer type of energy, the emotions and stuff, this is something that can really scare Capricorn, who's built on structure, even the women.
You pissed off at me because I didn't cuddle? Isn't that why we started this whole arrangement in the first place? You wanted this.
And through this process, they end up being together. He felt like it was the best option to be with somebody who really understands and gets him.
I miss you.
Yeah, I miss you too. But you're not wrong. I am damaged.
So am I.
Oh, no.
Oh, shut up. It's not what you think. Jamie, will you be my best friend again?
So, how do I feel about Gemini and Capricorn? On the surface, you would think they'd be great friends. Gemini get to be the toddler, Capricorn's the father, Zodiac even as the woman. And this initial attraction for the mind. The minds connect on another level. The Gemini is so creative. Capricorn gets it, understands it. But the truth of the matter is, for this to work out, it got to be a special situation. It got to be something that forces Capricorn to sit down with Gemini and find value in him. And Gemini had to get comfortable enough to unveil himself totally to this Capricorn woman. I don't think that this is very likely to happen. But I love the movie. I love the movie. So with this, I have to say, I give this 1 thumb up and 1 down. It's just a 50-50. Like, I just think Cappy can be fun, but Cappy can be strict and cold too. And Gemini can be serious and on point and mind magnetic. They also can want their cake and eat it too. So, if you were a Capricorn woman and you a Gemini man and y'all dated, let us know, how did it go? Did it go like friends with benefits and start to a romantic situation? Or did it not go at all? How do y'all feel about each other? And plus, don't forget to support the other videos. That encourages me to continue doing videos. Your request will be done in order. But don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow. It's your boy King Ace Nova Slayton. Peace.